Planning is the key to success. Every move, every decision, and every plan revolves around one thing, the horse. But what I have found is that many people in the equestrian industry don't have someone looking out for them. My name is Mike Nicodema. I'm a principal shareholder in the law firm of Greenberg Traurig and the co-chair of the Equine Industry Group. We have over 50 highly skilled and dedicated attorneys to serve the industry worldwide. As co-chair of the group, I take pride in knowing that we can partner with our fellow equestrians so that together we can build a stronger, more successful, and secure community. Have a great spring circuit.
Bainbridge is a fully integrated family of real estate companies who have developed and acquired more than 43,000 units representing $7.5 billion in transactions since inception. With over 650 associates nationally, Bainbridge engages in virtually every step of the real estate process, from development and construction, acquisition and disposition, to asset management and third-party property management of multifamily real estate. Bainbridge is the 10th largest multifamily developer and the 14th largest multifamily builder in the United States. Our team of experienced and knowledgeable professionals is devoted to creating exceptional living experiences for all of our residents and building lasting, mutually beneficial relationships with our partners and clients. To learn more, visit www.bainbridgecompanies.com.
Having been a rider and showing on the East Coast in the Hunter Jumper Worlds on the A circuit, coupled with my experience as an insurance professional with 30 years in the industry, I'm the lucky one that gets to marry my career with my passion. And at Flagler, I get the resources that I really need to do my job as best as possible. I'm Missy Sullivan, the director of the Equine Division at Flagler Insurance, and I look forward to helping all of you with your insurance needs.
There's a gentler side of Florida, just waiting for you to discover it, where America's first resort destination was built and genuine hospitality began. A place with cleaner sands, warmer waters, and fewer crowds. A place different than the rest, one that exceeds, excels, and surpasses all expectation, waiting here just for you. We are the original, the one, the only, the Palm Beaches.
It's a feeling of trust, flying, and having the freedom to overcome any obstacle together.
Valley Vet Supply is here for it all, fulfilling my life's legacy, greatest passions, and orders fast.
What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. Zen Elite Equestrian Center. Come pursue your equestrian goals from grassroots to top sport. Equestrian dreams thrive in our soul-soothing surroundings that nurture the mind, body, and spirit of both horse and rider. This is Zen.
Hi, I'm Dr. Strathman here at All Paws Animal Clinic, and our team wants to welcome you and your pet to our hospital. All Paws has been in the community for more than 20 years. We offer a full range of services to help keep your pet healthy and happy, ranging from preventive care options like our popular dental cleaning services and annual exams to consults for your pet's allergy-prone skin, geriatric conditions, and ultrasound and x-ray evaluation. Are you ready to take that next step in your pet's health with us? We look forward to seeing you soon.
My first goal when I decided to be a professional is to become like the best horsewoman I can be. It's really important for me to find the balance with my family, with the horses, that is my passion. Work with the horses every day to do what I love. I used to have like one passion was the horses, and now I have two with my daughter. So I really want to have this balance in my life. I'm Marie Ecart, I'm a professional show jumper representing France, and I'm Lola's mom. Be mindful, be present, turn on your brain.
At Deaver Golf Cars, we bring excitement to your golf car experience. We have an extensive range of new and refurbished inventory, and our team will fulfill all your sales, service, and rental needs. Whether you're teeing it up on the course, cruising through the neighborhood, or at the campground with family and friends, we have options to fit each and every lifestyle. Experience the Deaver difference, built on a tradition of excellence and service since 1978.
Equine Tack and Nutritionals is your one-stop shop for all of your stable and veterinary needs. As the official horse healthcare supplier of the Winter Equestrian Festival, we invite you to stop by and take advantage of our extensive inventory, discount prices, and unparalleled customer service. You can also shop on our website, www.equinetan.com, or stop by our store in Coconut Creek, Florida. You can also be reached at 1-800-833-TACK.
horse, the ultimate athlete, the best friend, the teammate. Once wild, they now place their unquestioning trust in us. At Keyflow, we hold a deep appreciation that horses choose to grant us humans the privilege to keep and to care for them. We knew horse feed could be better, so we made it better. Better for those who need power and endurance to fuel performance. Better for those who need the best start in life to reach their potential. Better for those who need the vitality to tackle new adventures. And better for those who seek longevity because they have more wisdom yet to share. Through science and innovation, we've developed a range of feeds that are easier for horses to digest, that deliver more nutrients, and that require lower feeding rates. Keyflow feeds, redefining equine nutrition because horses rely on us.
Get the jump on the competition and see the Omega Alpha difference in your horse. The natural herbal formulas from Omega Alpha are proven safe and effective. Manufactured to the highest pharmaceutical grade standards in our Ontario headquarters, every Omega Alpha product delivers great results. Visit OmegaAlpha.com.
Every day, we get up with one thing on our minds: taking care of the horses we love. Safe Choice continues to be your trusted partner in their overall nutrition, supporting a healthy body, shiny coat, and strong top line. And now with Digestive Shield, it supports your horse's gut health and immune system even more, so they look and feel their best. Safe Choice, now with Digestive Shield. Shield your horse from the inside out.
The horse, the ultimate athlete, the best friend, the teammate. Once wild, they now place their unquestioning trust in us, in the ring, on the track, and in the field. At Keyflow, we hold a deep appreciation that horses choose to grant us humans the privilege to keep and to care for them. This sense of responsibility drives everything we do. We know that through health comes performance, so if we want their best, we've got to give them ours. Our mission to redefine equine nutrition began because there was a clear gap between what was available and what we knew was possible. We knew horse feed could be better, so we made it better. Better for those who need power and endurance to fuel performance. Better for those who need the best start in life to reach their potential. Better for those who seek marginal gains to reign supreme. Better for those who need the vitality to tackle new adventures. And better for those who seek longevity because they have more wisdom yet to share. Through science and innovation, we've developed a range of feeds that are easier for horses to digest, that deliver more nutrients, and that require lower feeding rates. We've engineered each steam extruded nugget, pellet, cooked grain, and drop of oil for the health of the horse. So with every feed, you can trust that you're doing your very best for them. Keyflow feeds, redefining equine nutrition because horses rely on us.
things like maybe I'm very calm.
Five-minute call, 5 minutes for the first stone course in the Equine Tack and Nutritionals Meter 45 Classic. staring down our 11 o'clock start for today's $32,000 Equine Tack and Nutritionals Meter 45 Classic. Jackets are preferred but optional for today's $32,000 competition, but plan on them for tomorrow's classes for sure. Today's $32,000 one round is sponsored by Equine Tack and Nutritionals, the official horse health care supplier of the 2024 annual circuit. You can find everything you need at their store located at the end of Ender Road, so you can stop by Equine Tack and Nutritionals for all of your equine, stable, and vet needs. Equine Tack and Nutritionals is pleased to serve you again this year as the official horse health care supplier of the 2024 annual circuit. 65 to show for today's $32,000 Meter 45 Classic. We have the course number 1 through 12, 15 jumping efforts in total. Triple combination at 6, double combination at 11. Time allowed at 74 seconds for today's Meter 45 Classic. Welcoming in Ireland's Paul O'Shea as the first rider to join us in today's $32,000 Meter 45 Classic. First of our 65 entries, Hellcat, owned by Team Eye Candy. Ireland's Paul O'Shea in the irons. Clear to get us underway from Ireland's Paul O'Shea with Hellcat 61.22, the time for the Irishman. Italian rider Filippo Marco Pignati for Take the High Road LLC. Piloting Crispy Crumble, our second show. 3 knockdowns, a score of 12 for Filippo Marco Pignati with Crispy Crumble to time 70.16. Jordan Coyle now, Brewster, New York-based rider for the Falkirk Farm. This man, a 9-year-old by La Côte de Similly. Keep Me With You, NC, Jordan Coyle, third on course. Score of 8 did for Jordan Coyle with Keep Me With You NC, time 70.87. Early leading time from our only clear round coming from Paul O'Shea with Hellcat at 61.22. Still very early here in today's $32,000 meter 45 classic, sponsored by Equine Tack and Nutritionals. Vanessa King, next rider on course. The American from Chesterland, Ohio, showing Capagrosso. It's her own entry, a 13-year-old Deutsche Sport horse by Cappuccino. $72.59, it's a clear for Vanessa King and Capagrosso. Yeah, Paul O'Shea leads at this point with Hellcat at 61.22. Olivia SCF, the ride for the USA's Ailish Cunniff, South Salem, New York-based rider for the owner Laura Sexton of Greenwich, Connecticut. the second place early for Ailish Cuniff with Olivia CF. Clear round of 67.99. Tiffany Foster and Cadence up next. Yeah, Canadian rider board a 9-year-old by Grand Slam, owned by Artisan Farms. Cadence. Tiffany Foster, a 6th to show, early leading time at 61.22, set by Paul O'Shea and Hellcat. For number 12, 69.27 for Tiffany Foster and Cadence. Another Canadian rider, Nicole Walker, up next. Nicole Walker piloting Panther JVH, a 9-year-old Belgian one-bud by Le Bleu Diamond. Canadian owner rider based in Aurora, Ontario, our 7th on course for the Equine Tack and Nutritionals Meter 45 Classic, leading time at 61.22. Clear round to 69.30 for Nicole Walker and Panther JVH. Early 3rd place standing for Nicole Walker and Panther. Castle OJ and Chile's Gabriela Reuter, Flemington, New Jersey-based rider. Got an 11-year-old Irish sport horse owned by Lumiere Horses, South Salem. 63-85 with the score of 4 for Gabby Reuter and Castle OJ. Welcoming the Irishman Philip McGuane on course. Showing next for the Equine Tack and Nutritionals Meter 45 Classic. Riding for the Evergate Stables, 10-year-old Belgian warm blood by Emerald. For AHQ, Philip McGuane, our ninth to show. (61:22) current leading times at Apollo Shea and Hellcat. It's clear for Philip McGuane. Orphea HQ 65:23. That time to send a second there for Philip McGuane in the Evergate Stables entry. Apollo Shea still leads with Hellcat at 61:22. Early leading a time. Eilish Gunniff now in third with Olivia SCF. Grace Debney and Zarina Duvidal. Rider for Great Britain in today's Meter 45 Classic. Based in Hampton, Massachusetts. Showing a 13-year-old by Diamant de Simi. 61:22, the time to catch. Grace Debney retiring with Zarina Duvidal. And through the first 10, Apollo Shea leads with Hellcat at 61:22. Next in the order, Brianne Goutal Marteau with Bianca. It's a 10-year-old Singer's had a mare by Red Star M, owned by Brianne Goutal LLC. clear for Bianca Marteau and Bianca. Third place with the time of 65.69. Winmont entry on course next, and it's the USA's Luke Jensen in the irons. The 13-year-old Irish sport horse Meadowvale Cruise for Luke Jensen. 61.22 target time for the first 11 in today's Equine Tack and Nutritionals at meter 45 Classic. Luke Jensen goes into second place. The Winmont entry Meadowvale Cruise 63.51 and penalty free for the U.S. rider. Argentina's Thomas Joffrey up next with their Z. 10-year-old Zangrizada by Tyson. Thomas Joffrey riding for Stellium Sport Horses, LLC. 13th to show. Just the time, 6 on the clock at 79.66 for Thomas Joffrey and at Thursday. Harley D and the Coco Faith showing next. The U.S. rider from Fairfield, Connecticut, and a 12-year-old Dutch warm blood by Spartacus Tien. Hills Farm entry Harley D, Coco Faith. 61.22 still the leading time coming from our first combination, Paul O'Shea and Hellcat. For being the Florida Coast Equipment Combination, 67.49 for Coco Faith and Harley D. Woodstock, California-based owner rider Alessandro Volpi with Gypsy Love. $67.12 with the score of 8 for Alessandro Volpi and Gypsy Love. Through 15, it's still the first in the order on top, Paulo Shea and Hellcat with that time of 61.22. Your trainer Stephanie Garrett next with Darius Dekatsik-Z. Rider from New York, partnered with a 13-year-old Zangerzada, owned by the Postage Stamp Farm. The Darko Side, Darius Dekatsik-Z, Stephanie Garrett. 61.22, leading time. $69.57 with a score of 8 for Stephanie Garrett and Darius Dekatsik-Z. And for the Rain family, Raleigh, North Carolina, Canada's Aaron Ballard with the 11-year-old Anika Van de Bishop. Here in Ballard and Clear with Anika Van de Bishop. Time 64.36 into third place. Paul O'Shea leads with Hellcat, Luke Jensen in second with Meadowvale Cruz. Year-old Tessel Francais, the mounted for Kerime Perez. Dolce Vita Dalaque, our own entry. Mexican rider, our 18th to show for the $32,000 Equine Tack and Nutritionals Meter 45 Classic. Leading time currently 61.22. New third place combination, Kerime Perez with her own Dolce Vita, 63.87, and penalty free. Paul O'Shea, Luke Jensen, Kerime Perez now our top 3 through 18 with 65 to show here in the $32,000 Meter 45 Classic. Irish rider Shane Sweetnam for VilQuest LLC. Ownership group based in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, is about a 10-year-old Belgian warm blood, Otis Blue. Shane Sweetnam, 61.22, leading time, Paul O'Shea on top with Hellcat. Home on Ford, the time 71.46 for Shane Sweetnam and Otis Blue. Leading time still is 61.22 as Canada's Stephanie Gallucci joins us with Cali 67. It's a 15-year-old Westphalian for the Toronto, Ontario-based rider owned by Artemis Equestrian Farm. 69-62, score of 4 for Stephanie Gallucci and Callie 67. Michael Murphy and Decatur Siam. And the 9-year-old Abacanon for the U.S. Rider, South Coast entry. And through 20, it's still Paul O'Shea on top with Hellcat at 61-22. $62.79, score of 16 for Michael Murphy and Kata Sia. Second round for Canada's Tiffany Foster. This time the Canadian showing for 5 roosters, Westlake Hills, Texas, with the 10-year-old about comme il faut. Tiffany Foster, como está, leading time, still 61-22. Tiffany Foster retires with como está. Paul O'Shea leads with Hellcat. It's our first combination to show for the 145 Classic today, 61-22, still the target time. Luke Jensen, Meadowville Cruz in second, Karime Perez and Dolce Vita in third. Combination for the U.S., rider from Oakland, California, Elena Haas, and our own Og BT Special. 10-year-old Irish sport horse, Bam Special de Muse. 63-63, score of 8 with the knockdowns at 11A and 12 for Elena Haas and OBT Special. U.S. rider Lauren Tyree, piloting Barcelona. U.S. rider from Chicago, Illinois, also the owner. The 12-year-old Holsteiner Bakatoki. 24th to show 61.22, still the leading time. Yeah, Lauren Tyree retiring with Barcelona. '25th combination to show, Isabel Cox of Westlake Hills, Texas, and Enrique. And the Dutch warm blood, 15-year-old owned by 5 Roosters, Westlake Hills, Texas. It's clear for Isabel Cox and Enrique, 68-20. Currently in 8th place for the standings here in the 145 Classic, sponsored by Equine Tack and Nutritionals. Still our first combination to show in the lead, Paul O'Shea with Hellcat at 61.22. Yeah, Canadian rider Nicole Walker back on course. Second time out for the owner rider in today's Meter 45 Classic. This is Excellent B by Berlin. 64.70 the time with 4 at number 5 for Nicole Walker and Excellent B. That'll take us to Tanner Garakin and Ideal. A competitor for the U.S. showing for the Castlewood and Sandalwood Farms. Piloting a 12-year-old Swedish warm-blooded by Cardento 933. Fall free efforts, second place now for Tanner Garakin and Ideal, time 63.23. Paul O'Shea keeps his lead with Hellcat. Tanner coming in 2 seconds off that pace into second. Luke Jensen drops the third with Meadowville Cruz. David Guetta and the owner Chilean Samuel Pro. Next combination to show here for the 145 Classic, sponsored by Equine Tack and Nutritionals. $61.75 Samuel Pro takes over second in the standings with David Guetta. 61.22 still leading Tom Paul O'Shea on top with Hellcat, the first entry in today's 145 Classic. Second now for Chilean Samuel Pro with his own David Guetta, and Tanner Garakin into third with Ideal. Vegas-based rider Bliss Hears. And a 9-year-old Self Francais owned by the Bridgeside Farms at Ferrigno de Mec. Well, here's with the clear. Border for Inyo de Mac at the Birdside Farms entry, 6704. And Luis Fernando Sabo partnered with the Baroness. 30th the show for the 145 Classic, sponsored by Equine Tack and Nutritionals. Baroness, a 9-year-old Westphalian mare by Baluz Bellini. Leanne Applin of Palm Beach listed as the owner. Clear round for the Venezuelan, Luis Fernando Larrazabal and Leanne Ablin's Baroness, 62.56. That's good enough for third at this point. Paul O'Shea still leads with Hellcat, the only leader we've had this class, 61.22. Still the leading time. Samuel Perot in second with David Guetta. We'll see 4 more before a roller break. First of those 4, the USA's Jessica Lito, a Wellington-based rider and owner, as well as our mount today, the 13-year-old Simbura Bacalito. Just the 4 at the first fence. Kiflo feeds USA Ox are at 1. Jessica Lito and Simbura at the time 71.87. Daniel Zetterman aboard Carlsberg. Swedish Riders mount owned by DM Zetterman LLC, 9-year-old Swedish Warm Blood by Claudio. 61.22, still the leading time, Paul O'Shea on top with Hellcat. Yeah, 4-6C. And 2 on the clock for Daniel Zetterman and Carlsberg. Time 75.82. USA's Coco Faith back on course for the Hillside Farm, Fairfield, Connecticut. Coco's second mount is Aventador 5, 12-year-old by Arpeggio. One on the clock, no jumping faults. Time 74.79 for Coco Faith and Aventador 5. David O'Brien and Palermo AEG on course next for the Equine Tack and Nutritionals Meter 45 Classic. And the Irishman showing for Keeping It Simple LLC. It's been a 9-year-old by Dumercy Van TNL. This will be our final combination before a roller break in today's Meter 45 Classic. $68.85 with the score of 8 for David O'Brien, Palermo AEG. We've seen 34. Paul O'Shea has led it the entire way with Hellcat at 61.22. It was our first combination in the order. In today's Meter 45 Classic, sponsored by Equine Tack and Nutritionals. Samuel Perot second with the David Guerra, Luis Fernando Larrazabal and Baroness in third. Tanner Karatkin fourth with Ideal, and our fifth place combination, Luke Jensen with Meadowvale Cruise. Today's $32,000 Meter 45 Classic, sponsored by Equine Tack and Nutritionals, the official horse healthcare supplier of the 2024 annual circuit. You can find everything you need at their shop. Stop by Equine Tack and Nutritionals for all of your equine, stable, and vet needs. Equine Tack and Nutritionals is pleased to serve you again this year as the official horse healthcare supplier of the 2024 annual circuit. 34 down, 31 still to go. We'll be back underway in about 5 minutes to resume our $32,000 Equine Tack and Nutritionals Meter 45 Classic.
Tack and Nutritionals is your one-stop shop for all of your stable and
31 still to show for the $32,000 Equine Tack and Nutritionals Meter 45 Classic. All O'Shea and Hellcat has been our leading combination the entire class to this point. A 61.22, first to go, still on top 34 entries later. Samuel Perot in second with David Guetta, Luis Fernando Laurizabo third with Beranes. USA's Charlotte Jacobs will be the first to show after the roller break. Piloting an entry on by North Star, East Aurora, New York. The 9-year-old Zingers had a Playboy, JTZ, by Presley Boy. Charlotte Jacobs goes clear with the Playboy JTZ. Down 69.93 with the North Star entry. Touchdown for Catherine Tyree Flores and Epicularine. And the 9-year-old owned by Catherine Tyree LLC. 61.22, still the leading time. No faults for Catherine Tyree Flores and Epicularine. The time 70.26. Riding for the Lawn Farm, Ireland's Dermot Lennon with the 9-year-old King Canon GP. Score of 8, the knockdowns at 11B and 12 for Dermot Lennon and King Kanan GP. And for Ecuador's Ana Cristina Gonzalez on course next with the Daydream. Her own entry, a 16-year-old, the Dutch warm-blood Bazento. .38 to get the start. Paul O'Shea has led the entire way with Hellcat with a time of 61.22. Hey, the Florida Coast Equipment combination down for Ana Cristina Gonzalez and Daydream, time 66.36. British rider Grace Stepney and Bohème de la Roque. Still Francais for the British rider, a 13-year-old about Canano, about Temple Equestrian. 61.22, still the time to beat. Here's Debney clearing the course with Bohème de la Roque. The time 67.24 goes into 11th. Another start for Isabel Cox. This is Jumper, owned by 5 Rooster, Westlake Hills, Texas. 71-93 with a score of 4. Isabel Cox and the Five Roosters entry jumper. We've seen 40 here for the $32,000 Equine Tack and Nutritionals Meter 45 Classic. It's still the first combination to show. Sitting on top, that's Paul O'Shea with Hellcat with a time of 61.22. Samuel Perot at second with David Guetta, Luis Fernando Lautaro Baroness, and third, Santa Caracan sitting at fourth with Ideal, and Luke Jensen with Meadowvale Cruz in fifth. We've seen 40-25 still to go for today's $32,000 Meter 45 Classic, sponsored by Equine Tack and Nutritionals. Aaron Ballard now with the Ginger Ask. Yeah, the 10-year-old Holsteiner by Casal. Canadian rider from Tottenham, Ontario, showing under the ownership of Elon Ferder and Marigold Sport Horses. 61.22, the time to catch. New leader, Aaron Ballard with the Ginger Ask is 60.51. Paul O'Shea, the leader for 40 rounds. Here now in second place with Hellcats. Emil Perot drops to third with David Guetta. As the Canadian rider, Aaron Ballard takes the lead for Elon Ferder and Marigold Sport Horses with Ginger Ask. New time to beat at 60.51. Germany's Rupert Karl Winkelmann and the 14-year-old Holsteiner, Quinn 33, sired by Kiran de Revel. Lagendorf Horses owned entry. New time to beat at 60.51, just coming in from Aaron Ballard and Ginger. Heads up at the gate, Gus. Heads up at the gate. German rider Rupert Karl Winkelmann able to leave on his own. Hope all is well with him and his mount, Quinn 33. Fortunately, the separation of horse and rider has caused for elimination there at the Bainbridge combination. 42 have shown we just got a new leader. The 41st spot in the order here, Aaron Ballard with a ginger ass. Before that, it was Paul O'Shea, the leader the entire way. Our first to go with Hellcat, holding the lead for 40 rounds. It's Samuel Perot in third at this point with David Guetta. Rounding out the top 5 with Venezuela's Luis Fernando Larrazabal aboard a Baroness, and the USA's Tanner Karatkin with Ideal. Still 23 to go for today's $32,000 Equine Tack and Nutritionals Meter 45 Classic. Be sure to visit Equine Tack and Nutritionals, the official horse healthcare supplier of the 2024 annual circuit. You can find everything you need at their store. Stop by for all your equine, stable, and veterinary needs. Equine Tack and Nutritionals is pleased to serve you again this year as the official horse healthcare supplier of the 2024 Equestrian Sport Productions annual show series. Lebanon Jadana with us now, and the rider aboard of Fleur de Lis Cherie, the Lebanese competitor owned by the Wellington-based Cherie Group. 12-year-old Holsteiner mare by Claudio. Leading time at 60.51, posted by Aaron Ballard and Ginger Ask. New leader, Jadana, Fleur de Lis Cherie, 60.37, and now the target. Just under 2 cents of a second quicker than Aaron Ballard with the Ginger Ask. Lead short-lived for the Canadian, who now sits in second. Paul O'Shea, leader for 40 rounds, now in third with Hellcat. Yeah, from Coatesville, Pennsylvania, the USA's Michael Walton and the 16-year-old El Rocco RW, owned by Videos Rocco Blue. For the owner, Mia Murano, Michael Walton, El Rocco, RW. New leading time, it just coming in from Jadana and Fleur de Lis Cherie, 60.37. C at the Bainbridge triple combination, and A at the Florida Coast Equipment double. 64.89 the time, a score of 8 for Michael Walton with the El Rocco RW. Second mount for Stephanie Garrett, Estoril del Ron. The 10-year-old backer Stella, owned by the Postage Stamp Farm. Jadana leads it with Fleur de Lis Cherie with a time of 60.37. 6-8 and 12 to 2 knockdowns. Score of 8 for Stephanie Garrett, Estoril del Ron, the time 71.50. It's Chelsea 79 for the USA's Chloe Reed. Yeah, the 9-year-old Amanda Cador 5, owned by Live Oak Plantation. First of 20 remaining, leading time at 60.37. Yeah, 4 at 9, the time 65.15 for Chloe Reed and Chelsea 179. Paul O'Shea with another mount, the 9-year-old by Cornet Obolensky. The Irish sport horse Primo, CBI Cornet, owned by Team Eye Candy. Jadana leads at 60.37 with Fleur de Lis Cherie. Total of 9-8 for jumping, 1 on the clock for Primo, CBI Cornet, and Paul O'Shea. After leading for 40 rounds, Paul O'Shea is currently in third with his first mount, Hellcat. Aaron Ballard in second with the Ginger Ask. Jacques Donna leads with the Fleur de Lis Sherry. Today's $32,000 meter 45 Classic, sponsored by Equine Tack and Nutritionals, the official horse healthcare supplier of the 2024 annual circuit. You can stop by Equine Tack and Nutritionals for all of your equine staple and veterinary needs. Equine Tack and Nutritionals is pleased to serve you once again this year as the official horse healthcare supplier of the 2024 Equestrian Sport Productions annual show series. We've seen 47, it's 18, it's still on the list. For today's $32,000 Equine Tack and Nutritionals meter 45 Classic. We welcome Mexico's Kirime Perez back on course for the meter 45 Classic, sponsored by Equine Tack and Nutritionals. Piloting her own entry this time out, the 9-year-old Bamalito de Rev, Felicie de Coquerie. Jadana leads with Fleur de Lis Cherie with a time of 60.37. $61.49 with a score of 8 for Kirime Perez and Felicie de Coquerie. It's Lily Keenan now with Lulu 5. And the 9-year-old Ballatur VDM, chancing at farm entry for the U.S. rider. Just the 4B of the Bainbridge combination for Lily Keenan and Lulu 5. 68-41 with the 4. And the ride for Serenity Farm Show Stables for the USA's Kelly Cruciati Vanderveen. Piloting the 14-year-old Dutch Warmblood Forever SFN. Kelly Cruciati Vanderveen, Forever SFN retired. Equine Tack and Nutritionals Meter 45 Classic. 15 remaining. Lebanon Jardana on top with Fleur de Lis Cherie, Aaron Ballard and Ginger Ask in second. Paul O'Shea in third with Hellcat. Jordan Coyle now with Costa Diamo, Debalia Lawn Farm, Newark, New Jersey. Into the lead, a first sub-60-second round there. Jordan Coyle and Costa Diamo at 59-23. Lebanon's Jardana now second with Fleur de Lis Cherie. Aaron Ballard third with Ginger Ask. Paul O'Shea and Samuel Perot rounding out the top 5 at this point. 14 remaining for the 145 Classic, sponsored by Equine Tack and Nutritionals. Ireland's Philip McGuane with another mount to the 13-year-old Linguini de la Pomme, owned by Evergate Stables. New time to beat, just coming in there from Jordan Coyle with the Costa Diamo 59-23.
George Jefferson. Hi, Daddy. Woo!
That's the knockdown at 11B. That's the fastest time we've seen over the course of 58-33. Late knockdown, though, for Ireland's Philip McGuane with Linguini de la Pomme. Karen Pole and Valento. And New York-based owner rider showing for Japan. Her mount is her own, a 13-year-old by Van Helsing. Leading time at 59.23 coming from Jordan Coyle and Equestrian. Knocked down at number 10, the Palm Beach County Sports Commission Oxer for Campoli and Valento. Time 72.59. First to 12 remaining, Egypt's now Lazar with the Dorado de Riverland by Untouchable, 11-year-old South Francais owned by Evergate Stables. And the target 59.23. Yeah, clear round for Nile Nassar with Dorado de Riverland is 61.34. Goes into fifth for the Egyptian rider with 11 remaining for the $32,000 meter 45 classic sponsored by ETN. We are in the waning moments of the National Grand Prix check-in. Check-in closing at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Still a few on the list that have not been checked in. If you have one of those entries or are associated with someone that does, if you could please get that horse checked in as soon as possible, as we are in the closing minutes of that Grand Prix check-in for tomorrow's National. 11 still on the list, 59.23 the top time at this point, coming from Jordan Coyle and DeCosta Diam. Is Bliss here is with us now aboard Goodbye. Bridgeside Farms entry for the U.S. rider, 13-year-old by Eldorado Vendizeshu. Clear out for Bliss Here's with the Bridgeside Farms at goodbye. 6401 and to 11th. And for Victoria Ertemonte, it's Venezuela's Luis Fernando Larrazabal with the 8-year-old Mecklenburg Check Me Out. Time to beat is 59:23. (65-63). It's a penalty-free round for Luis Fernando Larrazabal. And to check me out. Max Watchman now for Ireland with the Coolmore Show Jumping's Innisfree, the 11-year-old about Iron Man. Irish rider Jordan Coyle leads with Costa Riam with a time of 59:23. (63-06) with a score of 4. Max Watchman and Innisfree. Captain Brian Cornon and Castlefield the Dream. Up next, first of 8 remaining for the ETN Meter 45 Classic. 13-year-old by Clinton, owned by the Glen Bay Farm. For the U.S. rider, Captain Brian Cornon, leading time 59:23. Score of 8, 66-29 the time for Captain Cornon and Castlefield Dream. Vinci to both 4 and say you're happy. Next combination to start. And the 15-year-old by Devin McNeil. Sired by Diamant de Signy. Leading time at 59-23. Yeah, fall free, 64.85 the time bet for Say You're Happy and Vinci to both 4. First of 6 remaining, the USA's Elena Haas. Second mount for the U.S. rider. Welcome, California. Global Gentivia, the 15-year-old to Belgium, won led by Cardinto. $16 the score, 66-0 for the time for Elena Haas and the Global Gentivia. This is the Chris standard entry for Dad and the Irish McCormick Hanley, piloting the 8-year-old Hanoverian. Cormac Hanley goes clear with Chris Stennett. Fred Dad, 67.58 the time. Another for Lily Keenan, Aragon du Belliard, a 14-year-old by my Lord Cartago. It's a chance to add farm entry as the first of our 4 remaining here in the ETN meter 45. A classic leading time, 59.23, posted by Jordan Coyle with Costidian. Just the time, 3 on the clock for Lily Keenan with Aragon du Belliard, 76.23. Bringing David O'Brien back on course. This time it's aboard Birka Gardens Malibu DWB, first of 3 remaining. Entry on by keeping it simple, LLC, leading time 59.23. $17 the score, 12 jumping, 5 on the clock. And the 16-year-old Demir by Berlin. This is Berlinda, and the USA's Alessandra Volpe, owner rider from Woodside, California. First of 2 remaining. The $32,000 meter 45 classic, sponsored by ETN. 63.74. Clear round into 10th for Alessandra Volpe with Berlinda. Just the one remaining for the $32,000 meter 45 classic, sponsored by Equine Tack and Nutritionals. And it's Jordan Coyle on top with that final entry approaching the gate. Leading with Costa Diem currently, the Irishman with the time of 59.23. Jardana Fleur-de-Lis Cherie in second. Aaron Ballard sits in third with Ginger Ask, Paul O'Shea, Hellcat in fourth, and Niall Nassar and Dorado de Riverland in fifth. It's a rider for the U.S. to wrap us up with a 145 Classic this afternoon. Allison Robitaille, based in Upperville, Virginia, with her own Esther Demogre, a 10-year-old self-Francais mare. Clear out for Allison Robitaille and Esther Demogre, 67.94 at the time there for the U.S. rider. With the 10-year-old self-Francais mare to wrap us up here for the 145 Classic, sponsored by ETN. It's a win today for Jordan Coyle. The Irishman takes the top call in a field of 65 with Costa Diem, owned by the Alana Farm, the ownership group in Newark, New Jersey. Lebanon Jardana second with the Cherie Groups at Fleur-de-Lis Cherie. Third place honors to Aaron Ballard with the Ginger Ask, owned by Elon Ferger and Marigold Sport Horses. Paul O'Shea claiming fifth place honors, longtime leader in the class for about 40 starters with Team Eye Candy's Hellcat. Fifth award to Egypt's Niall Nassar with Dorado de Riverland, owned by Evergate Stables. Chile's Samuel Perot and his own David Guetta take sixth. That seventh spot in the standings, Venezuela's Luis Fernando Larrazabal and Leanne Ablin's Baroness. Tanner Karak in eighth for the Sandalwood and Castlewood Farms with Ideal. Ninth to Luke Jensen, riding for Winmont this afternoon with the Meadowville Cruise. It's 10th for Alessandra Volpe of Woodside, California, with her own Berlinda. Mexico's Karime Perez, 11th with the Dolce Vita. 12th award, rounding out the ribbons with the U.S. rider Bliss Years with Goodbye, owned by the Bridgeside Farms in Vegas. Today's $32,000 meter 45 Classic, sponsored by Equine Tack and Nutritionals. They're bringing back our winner here for photos. Congratulations to Ireland's Jordan Coyle with Costa Diem, owned by the Alon Farm, Newark, New Jersey, winning combination in today's $32,000 speed class. Equine Tack and Nutritionals, the official horse healthcare supplier of the 2024 annual circuit. You can find everything you need at their store. Stop by ETN for all your equine, stable, and veterinary needs. Equine Tack and Nutritionals is pleased to serve you again this year as official horse healthcare supplier of the 2024 annual circuit. Congratulations to Ireland's Jordan Coyle to win today and the $32,000 speed, sponsored by Equine Tack and Nutritionals with the Alon Farms Costa Diem. Does conclude our show schedule for the day. We are slated for an 8:30 start tomorrow morning with the Meteor 40 Junior Amateur Classic. Then a 10:30 start for the 3-Star Grand Prix, sponsored by Palm Beach County Sports Commission. And then around 1:45 to get underway with the National Grand Prix, sponsored by Keyflow Feeds USA.